I'm Brian Thomas, Marketing Manager for Axis Wake Research, and today I'm here to take you through this brand new model year 21 A24. There's a lot of great new features in store for Axis in the A24 this year, so let's jump inside and take a look. New for model year 21 across the entire Axis lineup is this new Axis Dash. With ergonomics and style in mind, everything is within easy reach of the driver here at the helm. You have great billet accents with textures that carry throughout the boat, easy to use tactiles and soft touch buttons that control things like your switches, your bilge, your ballast, your D-pad that's controlling your LCD screen here with your power wedge and surf gate controls on it. You also have the easy to use surf band that controls your surf gate side, your speed and your power wedge setting, as well as your tower speaker volume. So that surfer behind the boat can easily change their settings as they're riding. Then on the driver's left-hand side, you have a nice, easy-to-use handle to control your seat slide mechanism and the optional seat swivel. On the left-hand side, you have your stereo controller head unit here, as well as the optional cell phone holder, so your phone is always within reach. As we move up into the spacious bow in the A24 here, you'll notice a great new feature specific to this model, which is an entry step into the bow with a built-in trash can. There's a lot of great new color options on the interior and exterior for model year 21 on Axis. Shown here is our new Nassau blue. Be sure to head over to axiswake.com to build your own today and explore all the new color options for model year 21. Having drinks on deck is always important while you're on the boat, and so for this year we've moved the cooler to the port side of the A24. We've put the seat on a vertical hinge to keep it nice and out of the way as you're able to reach down and access your nice full-size cooler down below. I'm now joined by Jeff Predmore, our lead mechanical design engineer, who had a heavy hand in designing this A24. Jeff, tell us about what goes through your mind when you're designing the new boat like this.
Well, first and foremost, we need to make sure that we keep the performance on the Axis line. On this particular A24, the goal was to keep that signature Axis wake, while also giving it a bit of a softer ride in rough, choppy water. I feel like we've accomplished that pretty well. Some other things are basically maintaining our maximum space for everybody in the boat. We have 2 chillax hinges on this one, as well as our skybox seat, which slides out and is all configurable. So when this slides out, they're all even with the chillax seats. So basically everybody's kind of sitting side to side. It makes a good view of the rider out back. It makes a good social environment for everybody involved in the boat. Well, you may have touched on it before, but we also have a lot of billet accent in the dash now that really dresses up that helm area. Gives it a much more high-end feel for the driver especially. And having the radio obviously inboard allows your OB passenger to kind of play with the music while you're focusing on the rider and driving on the lake. So, you know, all those classic Axis design elements that everybody likes is always important for us to maintain. Performance obviously is never a sacrifice. We always try to make it better, and like I said, I feel like we have on this one with that softer ride, and you're still going to get that signature A24 wake that everybody loves.
So we know about the form and the function, but tell me about some of the more fun features. How many cup holders is this thing in? What's the stereo look like in here?
So we have, well, roughly about 18 here in the main cabin. You've got another 4 up front, and then there's 2 in the transom, so well beyond the capacity of the boat. Hopefully you'll never run out of cup holders. The thing we did different actually on this new A24 that we haven't before is you now have 6 speakers in the main cabin. If you can see them, there's one behind me. Now we have one in the center, one at the OB, and it's also mimicked here on the starboard side where it's difficult to see, but you have one at the driver's footwell that really kind of fills in that sound for the driver. Prior to that, there were only 4 speakers in the main cabin, so now it's upgraded to 6. They're all wet sounds. We felt like that would give you a much better sound profile on a boat this size. So we felt like we upped the game there too as well.
So Jeff, tell me a little bit about how much storage is on this boat.
A lot. So all the seats, the stringer system goes all the way down to the hull bottom, and it's all finished fiberglass. So when you lift up these seats, you're going to see a nice finished fiberglass underneath there. Obviously you'll run into the cooler right there, but everywhere else is completely down to the hull, so it's extremely deep. There's a lot of room for a lot of things because there's going to be a lot of people in this boat.
All right, Jeff, so tell me a little bit about how you guys designed the A24 to work with an array of option packages. I mean, you can do a manual floating wedge on here or the Power Wedge 3. And then powertrain wise, you can do all of our Malibu Monsoon engines from our M5 DI to our M6 DI all the way up to the LT4 powered by GM Marine, supercharged 600 horsepower. And that's a wide variety. What did you guys do with the hull to really make sure that not only it performs just cruising around, but also is delivering those killer wakes and waves that Axis and the A24 specifically is known for?
Well, definitely, and like I said, we changed the hull slightly. We don't like to do a whole lot of major changes. What we do is we run it through a CFD program, which is computational fluid dynamics, so we can see the interactions of the surf gates, the power wedge, the manual wedge. We can kind of get an idea of what that surf wave looks like and how efficient this hull is, and can we push it with that variety of engines that we offer.
So what you're saying is that not only is this new A24 going to be even smoother riding and chop, but that wake and wave are going to be even better than before. And I mean, that's kind of the goal, right?
Absolutely. That's always performance on the water and improving every year.
Well, Jeff, I appreciate you coming down here and talking to us about the A24, and I can't wait to get out behind the boat here.
It's my pleasure. I hope you enjoy it.
There's a ton of great new features for trailers on Axis for model year 21, starting with the trailer level right here. Just make sure that your entire rig is evenly weighted for easy trailering down the road. You also have shown here our new handbrake option. You have our depth alarm, which gives you a nice sound as soon as your trailer is deep enough in the water to put your boat back on your trailer. And then if you do a lot of trailering, you can option for the new HD jack that gives you a gear reduction to get it on and off your trailer hitch even easier. On the transom of the boat, you'll find the all-new standard flush kit. This easily allows you to clean out the engine after a day on the water in a salt environment or a contaminated body of water. With 4 inches of additional freeboard, the new A24 offers a nice dry ride on the water, especially in choppy conditions. It also gives you extra deep storage throughout, which gives you plenty of room for gear for you and your crew to have a great day on the water. And now that I've shown you this boat on the inside, I'm going to kick it over to our newest team member, Gunther Oka, to walk you through what it's like to ride behind this beautiful wake machine.
Hey guys, I'm Gunther Oka, professional wakeboarder, 2018 Rider of the Year and X Games gold medalist, and the newest member of the Axis Wake team. We're out here at the 2021 product shoot, getting all the new boats and vessels photographed and videographed and making them look as pretty as we can. And I just sat down in the new A24 and man, I'm loving this boat right now. Having been in the A24s in the past, jumping into the 2021 feels absolutely familiar, but with some new and improved features. The Wake Surf Wave really has a lot more punch on it, and the shape is so versatile from steep to long, and you can really adjust it to fine-tune, whatever you're looking for. And then as you move back into the wakeboard wave, we've been able to really adjust that Wedge 3 system to where you can make it as beginner friendly or as expert as you'd like it to be. And having that versatility has just been really, really awesome in the 2021 A24. With the A24 being one of the bigger performance wake boats in the market, this thing still handles like a dream. The maneuverability from picking up riders to docking makes it my boat of choice. I've had a really great time getting to experience this A24, and I think you'd like it too.
Thank you for joining me today on this new A24. Be sure to head over to your local dealer or to axiswake.com to see more, and we'll see you all out on the water.